Let's take a look at the chart action for Chainlink. Alright, so it looks like we got a breakout on Chainlink. Let me show you what I'm looking at or what I've been targeting. So we have resistance right here, resistance right here, we have support right here, and support right here. I was watching this triangle pattern like this, and we got a breakout to the upside right here. What I'm doing is targeting from the top to the bottom of this triangle. Let's target right there, and then we're going to drag this to the breakout. I'm looking at a target of approximately $51, which also lines up with this previous top over here. The other thing I was thinking about doing is doing a Fibonacci retracement, doing from the top to the bottom, trying this method out. And if we could break this top, maybe we could be looking at this level up here at around 77.66. I'm kind of new to using the Fibonacci in this way to find higher highs, so I'm really kind of just curious if this is going to work, and I'm kind of testing this out. So let's see if we could hit 77.66, or even, I think the first step would be to hit this target at least. The previous top is sitting at around $53. If we switch over the Chainlink to Bitcoin chart, here's what I'm looking at. We're on the daily time frame, and we have resistance right here and resistance right there. We have a trend line going across like that. We actually broke that trend line going to the upside, and there's a couple of different patterns you could argue this is, maybe a triangle pattern or maybe a flag pattern. And so let's do the triangle first, just to be kind of conservative about it. We could drag from the top to the bottom of the triangle, drag this to the breakout, and we'd be looking at a target of approximately 0.006097. I think the other thing we have to look for though is we have this 180 moving average right here. This has been giving us resistance for a long time. As you can see, we keep coming up to it, getting rejected, and we fell down eventually right there. So what I'm thinking is, are we going to get resistance? Let me clear everything else so you can see it clear. Are we going to get resistance on this orange line right here, or are we going to be able to break through it and actually get a big huge pump? Like I said, this is a Chainlink to Bitcoin, so if this chart is moving up, that's good for Chainlink, and if this chart is moving down, that's good for Bitcoin. Alright, so I'm zoomed out on the daily time frame, and here's what I'm looking at as well. We have resistance right here, the previous all-time high, and then we have this little bump right here, and then we have another resistance right here. So basically I'm watching a downtrend going something like this. It looks like we're getting very close to that downtrend. I think if we could break this 180 moving average and break this downtrend, we might see a nice little pop for Chainlink. This might be big potential, I think, if it breaks this trend line right here. The first levels I'd be targeting is this level right here at around .000068851, and then this one at around .0010082. If we could break through this level, then maybe we can start hitting up these ones. But in general, like I said, if this chart starts moving up, Chainlink is going to be able to buy a lot more Bitcoin than it is right now at these lower levels. And if you look right here, these are pretty low levels, and there is kind of like almost like a bottom right here. So I don't know. It's possible that it breaks to the downside and and Bitcoin starts going higher. But if Chainlink starts moving really hardcore, I don't know. I just feel like this chart is saying that Chainlink has some potential to break to the upside, but it hasn't done it yet. So let's see if we could break this 180 moving average on the daily time frame before we start really getting bullish. But I think once we do, then that might be a big signal. Going back to the Chainlink chart. So yeah, I really like that we broke above this trend line right here. In my opinion, I still think we have potential to go up. We are at 37.29 right now. And if we can hit the target, this target of 50, 52 or 51, somewhere around there, this is still potentially 36%. So we do have the momentum, and like I was saying with the Fibonacci chart, let's see if we could break this all-time high right here and come up and hit this next one at 77.51, and we could see if this Fibonacci method of finding higher highs works. If you guys want to support the channel, go back and watch some of my old videos. Here's a playlist of some of my old Chainlink videos. Check it out. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button.